Hey friends, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is SarahElizabeth. I hope that you're all doing well. Today's video is going to be kind of a house reset, a lot of projects I have to do in the house, cleaning up the kitchen, getting the dining room reset, and then whatever else I can kind of think of. The holidays are rapidly approaching. Christmas is in about a little over a week. So I need to get these things done, and I'm sure many of you are in the same place. As you can hear, my son is with me here today. Wait a minute, buddy. Wait a minute. He's here with me today, so you'll probably see him in and out of the video. But if you guys are like me, you're trying to hold it together before the holidays and get things done, then you've come to the right place. Let's clean together, or if you're drinking a hot chocolate, a tea, wine, I'm not judging, depending on what time you're watching this, right? It is what it is. Let's just get it done together. So how is everyone feeling? I know we are a few days away from Christmas, and I know that brings a lot of mixed emotions for people. I can tell you I'm mostly ready. I'm officially on break when I'm doing this voiceover, which was meant to be done a few days earlier, but I did not get to it, but it is what it is. But I'm feeling pretty good. I'm ready for the holidays just so I can spend time with my family, really embrace this time of the season and reflect, enjoy it with my son, my husband. But let me know what state you're in, how you're feeling. Obviously, you guys can tell I'm starting off in my kitchen. It was a mess, and this had not been deep cleaned in probably about a month. So I really wanted to make sure that I was doing what I had to do when I had some time. And I like to start off with the dishes. To me, having the dishes cleaned and put away, whether they're in the sink or the dishwasher, is key before I start deep cleaning other areas of the kitchen. That's just kind of like how I like to start. When you're deep cleaning your kitchen, where do you start? Are you somebody who has to put the dishes away, clear off the countertops? Let me know down below. So next up I do have the stove. It needed some TLC. You can see all the crumbs there, and just this had not been deep cleaned again for quite a while, so I really wanted to make sure that I got in there, gave it a good scrubbing and a nice reset. I love when I get in these cleaning modes. I feel like sometimes, yes, I do my regular cleaning, but when I'm in a deep cleaning mode, it's nice because I'm just motivated to get it all done. And obviously you guys can see there was a lot of dirt there in that paper towel, but there's a lot that just needed to be done for the stove. So I typically go in with the pink stuff, followed by the Dawn Power Wash. That's my go-to duo when I am cleaning some of these surfaces, including the sink, stainless steel, things like that. Those are some of my favorites, but let me know what you use down below, what your favorite cleaning products are. I feel like in general, I do love the Lysol and bleach cleaner as well, or the Clorox and bleach cleaner, but I'll use that in heavily soiled areas or after we've been sick, primarily like in the bathrooms and things like that, but sometimes the countertops get really gross, or if I know something really needs to be disinfected, that's what I'll go and use. So the stove looks absolutely amazing. I was happy to get it reset the way I wanted to. Just, one less thing that I have to do later. But I also want to hear from you guys. For those of you who are anticipating the holidays, what are some of your traditions? What are things that you like to do with your family and friends? So you can see I'm going to be resetting my hot cocoa bar with my little Santa mugs that I absolutely adore. This is a tradition for my family, is the hot chocolate. We'll put on Christmas movies, just enjoy the season. My son's been into hot chocolate since we did the Polar Express ride the day after Thanksgiving, which was super magical for him. He loved it. He got to see Santa. He got his bell. So that's a tradition that we like to do, but let me know what some of your traditions are. All right, so before I run these, I washed these already. I did fill them with some warm water. Sorry, I'm probably really close to camera. Some warm water, and I put a cap full of vinegar in each, and I'm gonna kind of run it through just to kind of clean it out. I haven't deep cleaned my Keurigs in a hot minute. I know they sell solutions out there for it as well, but this is how we choose to do it in our family. We use the white vinegar, we run it through pretty much all the way to the bottom, and then a little extra just to make sure it's out of there, and then I'll fill it with clean water, and we will be good to go. But make sure if you have not deep cleaned your Keurigs, coffee machines, whatever you choose to use, especially if you host for the holidays, it's not a bad idea to do that a couple of days in advance, you know what I'm saying, just to kind of clean it out so you have the best tasting coffee, whether it's just for you and your family and friends, guests, if you're hosting a big party. I'm doing this now because honestly I'm not good about cleaning it probably once a month, every couple of months. This is probably twice, 3 times a year that I do this. Let me know how often you guys do, but that's just a quick way to do it, is using the vinegar and running it through. I'm hoping you guys can see that. This is some of the stuff that was flushed out of one of my Keurigs. The other one came out pretty clear, maybe 1 or 2 coffee granules. I've already flushed the black Keurig that I have over here to the side in its entirety, so I'm just going to kind of rinse it, the bin, fill it with the clean water that needs to be, and we'll be good to go. I'm going to do another pass at the silver Keurig that I have over here that does the lattes and cappuccinos and see what else kind of comes out of there, and hopefully we'll be good to go. All right, so moving on to the kitchen table. This actually isn't too bad. I just wanted to take some of the things off of there. And then for the tablecloth, we've done really well with not getting this dirty. I think I've washed it once, and I'm proud of that because I do have a 3-year-old, and messes happen. We also did our Oreo train on here that we did, like a gingerbread type train, and that got a little bit messy, but you can see I'm just kind of going outside, shaking the crumbs off the my God, I can't find my words today, my tablecloth, and then just cleaning the table. So I just used the Mrs. Meyer's spray for this and gave it a quick wipe down. All in all, it's in pretty good condition. So I went and put the tablecloth back on, and it just looks super Christmassy. I love doing that. I feel like for the Christmas season is when I go all out for decorations and things like that, compared to maybe fall or spring or summer. Let me know if there's a season you go all out for, or a holiday. I think Christmas is definitely mine. So before I get into the vacuuming and washing of the floor, I just want to show you the condition the floors are in. It's been probably about a month or so since I've actually really washed the floor, give or take. Vacuuming, yes. Washing, not so much. So there is stuff pretty much everywhere. So this really needs a good vacuuming. I'm boiling some water right now, as you guys can see. And honestly, from there, it's probably going to take 2 or 3 times for me to mop the floor. We'll see until I can get some pretty clear water. But let's go ahead and, I guess, stop vacuuming. So one of the last things that I'm doing in my kitchen is vacuuming, and again, it's just been super dirty, crumbs everywhere. So I took my time vacuuming, and then you'll see in a little bit. I had to go through 2, maybe 3 times with the spin mop and boiling water, and I make sure that it's boiling because it was just that filthy. And both times the water came out discolored. The third time was much better. And I'll be doing this again after Christmas as well, just kind of deep cleaning the area. Usually how I like to clean my floors after I vacuum them is with boiling water, sometimes a little bit of Dawn soap, but most times it's boiling water, some Fabuloso, or just depending on my mood, vinegar. So those are kind of my methods that I use to clean it, but always with hot boiling water. Let me know what you put in your spin mop, if you add anything extra, or if it's just really hot water.
Changing, not only green when summer's here, but also when it's cold and drear. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh.
Alright, so let me just dump out the water now that I did my first pass in the kitchen. I'm going to do one more pass that is going to be off camera, just because my battery's dying, and then I'll probably just kind of show you guys the after product. But this is what the water looks like on the first pass. Pretty dirty, all things considered. So I'm going to do 1 or 2 more passes, and then I'll show you guys what the kitchen looks like when it's all done. So since I'm officially done wrapping, and this is the next day when I'm filming, I can finally kind of clean up the dining room. I hate to say, like, obviously this is a couple of days, a week before Christmas, but I mean, it is what it is. We're going to clean this up. We are having a Christmas Day celebration. It's just going to be my immediate family, aka my husband, myself, and my son. Typically we're running here, there, and everywhere on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and I still want this to look nice because we are going to be hosting New Year's Day, so I still need to get this in order. So that's what I'm going to focus on, and then I'm going to try and go do the sheets, and that's probably going to conclude this video because that's all the time I'm going to have to get things done.
Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, you'll ever be unchanging.
So this is the next day when I am resetting the dining room. It was just an area for us to do gifts and stuff like that. We really hadn't used it for Thanksgiving, but we will be using this area on Christmas Day. So I just wanted to kind of get it reset and cleaned up, moving out the wrapping paper, things of that nature. Let me know if you have a catch-all room around the holidays, one that you basically do all your wrapping in, or storage. This has definitely become that room, and it should not be. I love my dining room. And we definitely don't use it as often as we probably could or should. And that is one of my things next year. I want to use this space in my home and just have those family meals and get-togethers on Sundays. That is definitely a goal of mine. I guess, what would you call it? A New Year's resolution. We'll call it that because New Year's is going to be rapidly approaching. On that note, let me know what you guys are doing for New Year's. If, you go out, celebrate New Year's Eve. We're going to be hosting New Year's Day, so I'm really excited for that. We'll have all the family together, and definitely a lot to be thankful and grateful for, and hopefully setting some positive and just awesome intentions for the new year for 2024.
Is it wrong for me to want you for my own? This Christmas, let the others miss us. Let's go get snowed in. Let's go get snowed in. How wrong could that be? Being snowed in somewhere, you and me.
So now that the dining room is reset, I moved on to the upstairs, and I wanted to just get the sheets done for my son's bedroom and my bedroom. The room itself wasn't super dirty, so I feel like just kind of changing the sheets. These were some of the last things I had to do because the next upcoming days, by the time this uploads, is going to be like fast paced, I'm sure, moving for Christmas Eve, which is more or less what we do. You know, we get all formal and it's a big thing. I'm Portuguese, so Português, so véspera de Natal. Christmas Eve, very important. Not that Christmas Day isn't, obviously, but we do a lot more on Christmas Eve. So I wanted to get these things done. One less thing I have to worry about. But yeah, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all of you who have supported my channel this year, and just kind of supported my growth. I've made a lot of new friends on here. This will be the last video that I have until 2024 because I want to take that time and celebrate with my family and friends and just kind of decompress. It's been a very long year in general between a lot going on at work. I've mentioned it before, new staff, new office, the move that we had to do like 3 or 4 times, trainings, in addition to a lot going on in the family. So I appreciate you guys because I know my uploading schedule wasn't the best these last few weeks, but the support that you've shown me and the friendships I've made on here, I just absolutely adore. And I'm looking forward to more growth and more friendships in 2024. But with that, I'm going to leave you with some extra cleaning motivation as I tackle my room. But a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you all, and a Happy New Year. Umas boas festas, Feliz Natal e Feliz Ano Novo para todos meus amigos aqui na América, em Portugal, os Açores, Canadá. Beijinhos. Love and blessings to you all.